Yo, being even just a skosh pheromone was kinda intense, right?
Totally. Now I understand what Bebop, Rocksteady, and Genghis must have gone through.
The whole can't keep your instincts in check thing.
I almost bought a vintage Redbird model train on eBay for $2,000. Although, seriously might still bid on it.
Let's just hope this clean room plan works. Can you imagine if Dad got pheromone?
Yikes, the last thing we want to experience is Splinter's unchecked instincts.
Like the time he was sleepwalking and came and tell us about all his rat girlfriends?
Ew!
Guys,
Even though the vent shaft's close to our lair, we should approach from above to minimize exposure.
Bit of a long cut, but better safe than pheromones. Hey!
Are those gas bunny ears?
We originally designed these so we could drink Alpine Crush and keep both pants on the controller.
But saw off the bottom of the bottles, stretch over some pantyhose.
got yourself a gas helmet.
We sip clean air through these straws.
Clever.
High score!
Yo, Sai, how'd you come up with the idea to turn the sewers into a clean room? I mean, I know you're a scientist and all, but the idea rolled off your tongue so fast.
Have you ever noticed when you first walk into my parents' warehouse, it smells strongly of Indian spices, but as soon as you step into my lab in the back room, the smell is gone? Positive air pressure. All of that cardamom, turmeric, and curry powder.
I'm just glad we're not trying to seal off our tape.
Yeah, we are weirdly bad at tearing off pieces of tape.
Whoever invented that stuff clearly had more than 3 fingers.
Ugh!
That's a masterpiece. So, this control panel is a bit dark. Let's see if this combination reverses the airflow. Not quite.
I think the fan noise is attracting newbies.
Let's buy Sai some time to figure out the control. No way!
How's it looking, Sai?
If fan A is set to intake, why is fan B disabled? Maybe if I enable fan C? Sorry, guys.
It's okay, we got this!
Flip all the switches to the left.
Wrong way, Sai! Now all the fans are set to exhaust. That's the opposite of what we want.
If any newbies didn't know we were here already, they know now.
Much better.
By process of elimination, all switches to the right.
That's it. All the fans are pulling.
Let's take off our helmets.
Smells like hot dogs?
We must be right underneath the street vendor.
I mean, we gonna hit that, or...?
Surely some celebratory street meat is in order. Did establish the clean room after all.
That wasn't that hard.
Boys!
There he is.
Yeah, where have you been, Dad?
We wanted to tell you it's safe to breathe the air now, but you weren't in your room.
Old men need privacy too, you know.
Fair point.
Anyway, you have to see this. Wait, what is that horrible...
Raw sewage?
Oh, it's teenager!
With Donnie's turn to do the laundry, Chore Wheel doesn't lie.
I've squeezed our bandanas. What? Oh, excuse me for not ironing. I'm a little busy saving the city.
Now that the sewer has no exhaust, we're all trapped with your odor. You boys need to recommit to personal hygiene. Which, speaking of, look who's on the front page of the Manhattan Post.
Hygiene heist.
Is that security camera footage of Leatherhead making off with an armful of toilet paper?
Do you know any other giant crocodiles who wear skinny jeans?
Oh, no. No. She must have gotten pheromoned.
She was saying how much she likes to ride this.
Man, another frenemy? We can't catch a break.
We gotta stop her before she steals something more serious and ends.
Let's head over to the shopping center where she boosted the toilet. See if anyone knows. Since the shopping center Leatherhead stole from is still under construction, we'll have to gain access from the rooftops.
Just look at those colors.
Hey! Sorry about that. This is the last place Leatherhead was seen.
So now what?
Let's look for any clues.
Mikey?
Hey, Dad.
Wait, I can't see you. Maybe turn my phone silent.
It's just a voice call, Dad.
You're all there?
Yeah, this is actually a bit of an intervention.
We're extremely concerned that you're still getting your news from print newspaper.
What?
That newspaper you showed us earlier, did it have words on both sides? Because that must be very advanced technology.
Very funny. Not only is traditional newspaper informative, it also has excellent bedding. And if I'm so old, why was I the one breaking the news that your roommate is a toilet paper thief?
Well, he's not wrong.
Toilet paper.
Sounds like something Leather.
Certainly a fundamental survival tool.
All right, let's follow the trail.
mode.
Made it.
Look, there's a giant hole in the ground.
Something tells me that's not construction.
Why do I feel like Leatherhead never returned that jackhammer?
She must have drilled in from underneath, stolen the toilet paper, then escaped.
And in the process, she created a portal for newbies to flood the ship. Let's handle these guys and see what's at the bottom.
Hey, wait. Leo, could use some help here.
You guys ready?
Cowabunga! Sorry about that.
We're in a subway tunnel.
Let's mop up these newbies fast, before we inhale too much pheromone.
Or get hit by an oncoming train, you know, whichever.
High score! That's bad. Yay! Sorry about that. Hey! Low hit point. That's the last of the movies.
And zero sign of Leatherhead.
Looks like she dropped a few rolls.
But the toilet paper trail goes cold.
Now what?
We need to keep a closer eye on the news. Maybe if we get to the next crime scene faster, we can catch
Anyone else starting to get that fair? Let's head to the surface before.
Oh, that wasn't that hard. Sai, what would it take to develop a cure?
Now that the pheromone is airborne, it's kind of our only move.
We can't play whack-a-mole sabotaging the HVAC at every single subway station. No offense to the actual mole, Mubies.
You're proposing we create some kind of antidote to revert mutants from an...
Everyone cool that I'm filming this?
Huh. A video log could be helpful if we win it. That was a joke. I actually did prototype some pheromone antibodies, but none have been effective. The issue is any sample I use is
So what? You need...
just a handful of her scales would likely do the trick.
I mean, if we had any idea where she is, maybe.
Wait, we don't need to know where Cammy is. We only need to know where...
Why do I feel like we're about to get another nature documentary knowledge drop?
Chameleon's molt. We just need to find some of Cammy's sloughed off skin.
So we go back to the water treatment plant, see if she said any there.
It's a promising idea. It just might...
Don't ham it up for camera, Si.
Okay, fellas, once more unto the breach.
You know it.
Welcome.
Let's head back to the water treatment plant and see if we can find some of Cammy's skin.
For science.
High score! Just in time. Much better. Yay! No way! Yeah! Easy mode. Sorry about that.
Okay, guys, we need to find some of that reptile skin. According to the nature doc, you normally leave it in dark, humid places.
Well, then this is definitely the place. We're back! Whoa!
Somebody call FEMA.
This might be my bad. Remember when we hacked the terminal? There was an option.
Why, obviously.
Well, I just figured the more.
Well, it looks like you flooded the place. And all these mubies.
Suboptimal. But let's focus on...
Guys, did any of you see that?
Nope. Definitely didn't see a dark shadow lurking in the corner.
Get together, guys.
We shouldn't have split up.
No skin so far.
Could Cammy's husk itself be invisible?
Paging Dr. Pattenborough.
No idea. Sometimes I fall asleep during the day. Let's just keep looking.
Yo, over there. Chameleon skin.
Looks like a discarded Halloween costume.
Nice! Let's secure...
Anyone else getting serious extraterrestrial 3 vibes?
Overuse of green lighting.
Reliance on cheap jump scares?
I'd rather fight deranged mubies than sit death flop again.
Is this maybe how people see the movies? Dark, grimy creatures?
I think people are scared of what they can't see clearly. That's why we have to shed a light, you know?
High score!
Just in time.
Great. We got what we came for.
Now let's get this thing under a microscope.
I'll drop this off at Size Lab so you can begin research on the pheromone antidote. Oh, that wasn't that hard.
So, I've been monitoring the citizen reports, and a night...
Could that just be the sub?
Well, the factory is. But
So,
I don't think there's anything faint about what this woman is...
It's Leatherhead, jackhammering her next hole.
Now you're feeling me.
And if there's a subway tunnel right underneath, that would totally make sense.
If you guys can get there before Leatherhead finishes her hole, you can catch her in the act.
Let's go. We don't want to miss her this time.
Okay, what shall I do today? This way to the car factory.
Let's be quick so we can catch Leatherhead red-handed.
That's bad. High score! Easy mode. Yay! High score! Hey, Sai, how we looking?
Rotten, great start. Easy to construct a molecular model of the pheromone.
So, what's the ETA on the cure?
Well, it took 23 years to cure polio. Just 4 for the... I suppose that's the range.
I'm sorry, you lost me at years.
New York is burning, Sai. We're going to need something way faster.
Right. I'll see what I can do to speed things up. But safety first.
Much better. Yay! Easy mode. High score. Yay! Easy mode. Yay! Easy mode.
All right, Leatherhead should be close.
Wait. Look, it's her.
Just in time.
Hey, Leatherhead, what you got there?
Turtles! I've been casing this joint for 2 weeks. Find your own source of car batteries.
You don't even have driver's licenses.
So, they'll just be useless scraps of paper when society collapses.
Is it me, or is Leatherhead weirdly obsessed with the apocalypse?
Toodles!
Cowabunga!
Where'd she go?
Hard to see with all these mubies in my face.
Leatherhead knows the car backwards.
Maybe she needs juice for a post-apocalyptic road trip?
That would be a great playlist thing.
Riddle me this. City's under attack, a 1973 Ford Falcon pulls up next to it. Window rolls down, and it's Leatherhead, offering to ride out of town. Do you step into the passenger seat?
Oh, dude, that's a toughie. For a while, I was talking about eating turtles.
I'd be more concerned about being trapped in a small space where it's scary.
Or being forced to listen to her bootleg really upset punks. better. Sorry about that. Good pizza.
Looks like she gave us a slip.
I'm not sure how much faster we could have arrived on the crime scene.
We need to find a way to anticipate her next target. Get there well before she finishes the hole.
Let's make a plan back home. We need to get out of here before we get pheromoned.
Oh, that wasn't that hard. Knock, knock.
Came to ask about the antidote. It's gonna take more than a few days.
I'm just glad we're measuring progress in days now.
Look, guys, there's a reason chemistry takes time. You can't just go smashing strange compounds together. It's dangerous.
So is Cammy's evil plan. If we can't come up with a cure ASAP, the Mubies will rise up and take Manhattan. There's no time to buckle up. Just drive.
Oh, can you say that again? This time direct to camera.
Okay.
Oh, and can you say it in Japanese? Shito beruto wa surana, akseru peru wa fume.
Shito Baruto one.
Never mind, I'll dub ya.
All right, Donnie. I'll see which safety protocols I can fast track. But only because, as a city, we're facing an unprecedented threat.
That's all I ask.
Thanks, Sai. We appreciate you. Thanks, Sai. We appreciate you.
I've summoned you all here to. We want to open up our collective internet search activity.
For context, it's so we can figure out Leatherhead's next grand theft target.
Wait, you've been tracked?
We maintain a log of IP address.
What?
Dude! Not cool, bro. I did not get...
You did, actually. It's in the terms and conditions.
This is an invasion of...
We wouldn't be asking if we didn't think this is the only way to save Leatherhead.
Now, does anyone have any objections? No one. Okay, then. And here we... This URL is me. That's Leo, Raph, Mikey. Yangus, I think. BNR. Oh, I heard those were great turntable. Cockroach mating season. Is somebody doing a...
I think we were hacked.
Wait. 10 must-have items when...
Bingo.
And here are subway directions to the shopping center. Oh, weird. The next set of directions is to the arcade and...
Don't look at me, I don't need subway directions.
Well, entertainment is number 3 on the prepper shopping list. Maybe Leatherhead wants to steal an arcade.
Sounds like we should camp out in Coney Island.
Yep, we've got our next steps. Meeting adjourned.
And thank you all for complying with our Wi-Fi policy.
Yep, we've got our next steps. Meeting adjourned.
And thank you all for complying with our Wi-Fi policy.
Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry. Is my shell not a comfortable landing pad?
Thanks for breaking our fall, Raph.
Look! Leatherhead!
Follow her! Oh, and helmets on! Last thing we want is to get pheromone.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Donnie, I've got an IT question for you.
Now, please wait till we're home and open a support ticket.
This one's a layup. If you're so concerned about security, why is our Wi-Fi password pizza?
Yeah, it does seem like we're leaving the door wide open for TCRI to find out everything we're up to.
Especially since you can see our SSID at street level.
Okay, do I really need to explain what a honeypot is? I want them to log into our Wi-Fi. As soon as their device appears on the network, I've got a script that'll install tracking malware. Then we'll know everything they're up to.
Dang, they're playing checkers and you're playing chess.
Don't let her get away!
Trying.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
You won't escape this time, Leatherhead.
Let me prep in peace, turtles.
Thievery ain't exactly.
You're the thieves. Try.
Let's grab her before she catches.
No way. She stepped onto the train.
Let's follow her!
Look, a hole in the roof.
She must have climbed out.
Where'd she go?
Into the next car. We've got some angry commuters in the way.
Let's be quick!
Hey! Hey, Wingnut!
What's up?
When do you speak Japanese?
Well, don't forget, my crew was living in the shadows too. I had a lot of time to kill and supervise Lair, waiting for the mutation day to come online. So I dabbled in fan-subbing anime. Shows we Westerners get to watch. That's just the tip of the iceberg. All the good stuff is untranslated.
Well, after you see it, you'll have to produce it.
Way ahead of you. I programmed an entire film festival.
It's the end of the line, Leatherhead.
You'll never get my supplies.
It's you we want.
Drop the facade, have we? I knew all along you were poachers.
I'm after your hide, Leatherhead. We just want you to snap out of it.
Yeah, you huffed a bunch of pheromone and now you're a crazy prepper.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
We should make our move before it gets too dark.
The end times are nigh! Human mutant violence is the first sign of the apocalypse! The end times are nigh! Human violence is the first sign of the apocalypse!
Shoot! What happened?
We went into the heart of the tunnel.
Dang it, she's gone.
Must have jumped off back there.
That's it then. Back to the drawing board.
Unfortunate.
That wasn't that hard.
April? Is that a fire?
So, what happened?
I drove without a seatbelt.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Yeah, man. We feel like grade A jerks.
Rookie mistake, really. I left the valve closed on a distiller. Look, I'm just glad you saved Wingnut.
Saved.
Is it me, or did frenemy mode Wingnut seem a little bit extra?
Glowing purple eyes are definitely a new symptom.
The other frenemies could at least use their words. Wingnut just shrieked.
Possible that the antigen I was auditioning to attack the pheromone actually made it more powerful. The explosion could have sparked a spontaneous fusion.
So we accidentally created a supercharged omega strain of Cammy's pheromone?
I'm afraid so.
Boys!
What is it, Dad?
Hello, Mr. Turtles.
I found your crocodile friend
Leatherhead? Where?
in my bachelor pad.
You're what now?
There's an abandoned subway station underneath the living room.
Since when?
Is that where you were the other day when we couldn't find you?
Maybe.
If Leatherhead's been building a post-op bunker underneath our living room, then I'm not crazy. The thunk-thunk I was hearing was probably her sewing machine.
Only one way to confirm.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to cough up the location of your bachelor pad, Dad. We need to confront Leatherhead once and for all. Okay, what shall I do today?